Mike Kudrowski was running third, and way back in the pack, boy, I guess about 100 points down was Jeff Matasevich. He was in fourth at the start of the moto. Now, none of the contenders were out front when the moto got underway. Bale was close. Cooper, though, was quite a ways back.
I was in third place, number 17. John Michelle was in second, number 22. And Denny Stevenson, number 27, got the whole shot and was out front.
And what was going on? Because all of a sudden, Stevenson was back a ways, and you and Bale had started to leave the field.
Right, Denny's been riding injured, and John Michelle and I both got by him real fast. And John Michelle was riding real well. He had a 4 or 5 second lead going in about the 5th or 6th lap.
He did. Now, another rider on the charge, Mike LaRocco, another one of your teammates. Guy Cooper was moving up. And I think at that point, though, that Cooper never would have caught Bale. He was really flying. But all of a sudden, Bale was down on the ground, and it was costly. He tried to get up, picked up his motorcycle, dropped it again. He was obviously in pain, couldn't ride. What kind of a section was that?
It was a really tough section. They were a little smaller than jumps, but a little bigger than whip-to-dos. And John Michelle just got a little ahead of himself and endoed into the third one. And I guess he's hurt pretty bad.
I guess he was. He wasn't able to finish that moto. Guy Cooper put on an incredible charge toward the end. He went by you. You were in the lead at that time. Went by you and went on to take the win and the points lead. So Suzuki sweep in moto number 1. We had Cooper out front. You were second, Mike LaRocco third. I'd say you guys helped your teammate.
Yeah, I'd say we definitely got the job done.
You did. You all rode very, very well. Now let's go back to Washougal and see how the Suzuki wrecking crew did in moto number 2. Now, when the starting gate was dropped in that moto, Jean-Michel Bale was not on the line. Instead, Larry, Bale was being transported to the hospital for x-rays. And the end result, according to DeCoster, who works for Honda, a broken forearm. And that's probably been a sideline a Honda star for the rest of the season. But meanwhile, you, your teammate Mike LaRocco, you guys were out front and having a ball.
Yeah, it was a good day for all of us. We were riding real well, and Cooper came up from behind and went on to win the moto.
Came up from behind, indeed. He was off the pace just like in moto number 1. The guy was really flying. He caught Matasevich, went around him, caught you, and no offense, Larry, but went by you like, geez, you're almost standing still.
Yeah, Guy, he has a lot to race for. With John Michelle being out, he's in the lead in the championship now, and he was a pretty happy man that day.
Well, I'll bet he was. And, you know, probably he was so happy because it was kind of unexpected. If we take a look at that last lap, Mike LaRocco was way out front. I didn't see any way that Cooper could possibly catch him. What happened?
Well, Mike, I guess he was a little tired towards the end of the moto, and the top part of the track is really rough, and he said he swapped out a little bit and almost crashed, and Cooper caught up behind him, and then he was a little nervous, and Cooper got by him on the last lap.
Poor Mike LaRocco. That's the kind of season that he's had. But anyhow, for Suzuki, it's a banner day. Cooper, with both moto wins, took overall honors. Mike LaRocco finishing second overall, and Larry, you completed the Suzuki sweep with third overall. Points in the 125 class look like this. It's Cooper's championship to win.
As long as he doesn't have any problems like John Michelle encountered, I think he'll go on to win the championship.